the walk-off, the most exciting play in baseball. Well, for one side. Relievers have the most unstable job in sports. One day they look like prime Josh Hader, and the next day they look like, well, not prime Josh Hader. However, year after year, there are a few guys who just defy the potency of the small sample and top the charts consistently. You know, the David Bednars, the Ryan Presleys of the world, but we're here not to talk about them, but instead, we are here to talk about somebody who is breaking out just this season. Someone who isn't even the best reliever on their team, and unless you are in the weeds of baseball, you've never heard about. Picked up at 19 years old out of the Dominican Republic by the Cincinnati Reds, Dauri Moreta's path to the majors wasn't an easy one. After spending almost 3 full seasons to fight his way out of rookie ball, Moreta found much more success, scooting all the way from high A ball to the majors in just 2 seasons of play. However, this astronomical rise was never met with any sort of expectation or merit. Moreta wasn't a top prospect, or really looked as a solution long-term by the Cincinnati Reds. You can see that in 2022, where the Reds mostly used Moreta in low-leverage situations like blowouts, or when they were forced to early in games with the starter going down. However, based off his play, it was merited. Moreta, for a lack of a better term, sucked in 2022. He sat at a 5.4 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, and was giving up 2.3 homers per 9 innings. Moreta would bounce between the majors and AAA and just really never got his footing. At the conclusion of the season, Moreta was traded to the Pittsburgh Pirates in exchange for Kevin Newman. The Pirates were just hoping to get something back in exchange for a player who was clogging the pipeline for upcoming prospects into the majors. And boy did they ever. Moreta has progressively become more integral to the back end of the Pirates bullpen, posting a 1.8 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP and only allowing 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. But what exactly sparked this drastic shift in Moreta's play? A lot of his success comes down to pitch usage. In 2022, Moreta was using his fastball around 55% of the time, and it got hit hard. Batters on average had a slugging percentage of .582 against the pitch, and it led to a lot of his demise. So far this season, we have seen the usage rate of the pitch significantly decrease, and with that, it has found more success in the traditional stats. The X-slugging and X-wOBAs on the pitch have increased dramatically, however, and the pitch should get knocked around more over time. Luckily, Dauri has what fellow bullpen breakout arm Colin Holderman described as a unicorn slider. Catcher Jason DeLay called it the most difficult pitch he has ever caught. But what makes this pitch so special? Well, the first question we have to answer is if it's actually a slider at all. Look at this thing, it's breaking backwards. It has negative 12.1 inches of break compared to the average slider. 12 whole inches. That's a Subway sandwich, a 2-liter of soda, and just short of my size 15 shoe. That pitch is so special that Moreta has decided to throw the pitch 59.5% of the time with extraordinary results. Batters are hitting 148 against the pitch with a 197 slugging percentage, and the expected stats would say that the pitch is somehow underperforming. On top of everything, Moreta has a changeup that he throws to lefties and gets fantastic results. Batters are hitting 167 with a 250 slugging percentage against the pitch. Moreta has quietly been lighting the world on fire at the back end of the Pirates bullpen, and it only became possible because of this guy.